Hi, I'm pleased to see the judges and our fellow peers here today. And I would like to present to you our project, We Care. So We Care is offering teenagers aged 14 to 18 free group sports physical activities to improve their mental health and well-being overall. So why did we choose this topic? We genuinely care about the well-being of our peers and us because some of us have experienced mental health issues, so we really want to fight about this topic. And even though we aren't any type of doctors, we believe that we can help. Mental, physical. So physical activities help the body release body's natural happy chemicals, endorphins, that reduce levels of stress hormone, cortisol, and sports are associated with lowering stress levels, depression levels, and suicide rates. So problems of our target audience are that they are not spending enough time with themselves and to understand themselves, not doing enough physical activities, and not paying enough attention to their mental health, which is seen by these data from Teenage Resources Center that in the beginning of 2021, the number of teens turning to the PRC for help has nearly doubled. And at the end of last year, as many as 70% of surveyed Latvian teenagers and young adults said they had experienced depression. And from Latvia's physical activity fact sheet, we can see that very low percentage of people, adolescents and adults, also do physical activities as much as they should and as regularly as they should. But the solution for this are our physical activities for teenagers. And our motivation is that we want to raise awareness as the first point. We believe that physical activities are one of the most accessible types of therapy, and we want to stand up for the well-being of teenagers. Progress. We have organized now 7 activities. This presentation was made a little while ago, so now 7 presentations, done 1 interview, collaborated with 6 coaches and 1 therapist, and also have had now 67 people take part in our activities. Here you can see one in Riga. This one was also in Riga, a volleyball training. And this was in Rezekne, my hometown. This was a training in a gym. And during and after our activities, we've received a lot of positive replies, positive feedback, and teenagers that come to our practices greatly appreciate this opportunity. And the only really competition we see are youth councils that organize activities like this. However, our goals are different. In the future, we plan on continuing this project as it keeps us and others happy. And also, we've become like a family after all the struggles we've been through. This is our team. Camilla, Elzbieta, and Katrina, who's absent today, are the social media managers, and me and Tina work on the communication. To succeed, we need people who believe in us and support us, coaches who want to collaborate, and never-ending passion and determination in our work. We care. We care! Thank you for your attention. We are ready to answer your questions.
So, yes, thank you, Team We Care. And Jerry, you're free to ask the questions.
Yeah, okay. Great job. Thank you. Could you elaborate on your future plans when after today? What's next thing will you continue with your project, and what would be those things you will be doing?
So first of all, of course, the main activity are our trainings, which we plan on continuing and plan on collaborating with new coaches and new people. And also we released an interview a couple of days ago, so we plan on doing more interviews with therapists to understand this topic more thoroughly and deeply. So why do physical activities help? Do they help everyone? And that you can hear in our newest interview. So we plan on doing that, and we'll see where the future takes us. Maybe something more, maybe something else. But for right now, this is our plan.
Hi, thank you. Thanks very much for your presentation. I just had a quick question about how you're reaching these people? Because you're reaching out to young kids to come do these sports trainings. But how are you reaching them? How are you advertising them? How are you getting the coaches involved?
I think Elizabeth can answer this question for us.
Thank you, Baiba. So a big thing right now is social media. Of course, we put these pictures of us, like the trainings we had. We put those up, and people are interested. And for like my training, I just went up to people with a phone in my hand and was like, "Look, this is a fun activity you can do. Please come, and we will have a good time." And I think just like starting to like come to people and ask, do you want to do this, is a good thing. Social media, they just scroll through and don't really see it, but if you go to face, it's a better thing to do.
Thank you for your presentation. You mentioned that the only competition you currently see is youth councils. Do you perhaps see any possibilities in the future where you could actually collaborate with youth councils and do something together?
I think yes, because speaking from my experience, our youth council in Rezekne is really active. And also this Klub Smaja, they are not really a council, but they are also a community. And I could see that as a possibility, a very real possibility, because that would engage even more people in our activities, which would be both good for us and good for them. So thank you for the idea and the question. And I think that could really come true.
Thank you.
You said, you became like a family when you were working together through all the challenges. What would you say were the biggest challenges? What were the difficulties in this project?
I would say that one of the biggest problems was us not dividing the work equally at the start. And I'm going to be honest here, because that really was a problem. We couldn't solve it for quite a long time, but then we reached out to our beautiful managers of the project, and they gave us a big sister to help us. And from that point, things really started to go upwards. And I don't know. Now, when I see these girls, I see my friends. But at the first months, I was looking at them and I was like, how, why, for what? But now I really see us being together and working together, and I'm greatly thankful for them being in my life right now.
Yes, again, thank you, Team WeCare. And now Jerry has a brief moment to grade this pitch.